Hello, welcome to. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to my update data mine review for the Fallen banner. Oh, and it's your boy, the G Fly, and I'm joined with two guests, Tatiana Master One and GDK.
Hello, hello.
Yellow.
Alright, so as always, let's start with the refines because, that's always the interesting part. So here are the refines, and shout out to the homie Phoenix Master One for compiling them into clean form right here. So let's start with the man himself who also got a remix, Duma. So Duma's Felt Breath base effect didn't change at all. It's, well, I guess sort of, or I don't know. It's basically now, if he's less than 100% or if he has a higher attack than the foes, he gets attack and res up 6 and foe cannot make a follow-up. And then the refine part is, if he initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack plus 5 to unit, inflicts minus attack on foe, and reduce damage from foe's first attack by 30%, and also if his attack is higher than the foe's res, unit's first attack deals damage equal 30% of unit's attack minus the foe's res. Okay, so he basically hits a lot harder now, which makes sense. He's the god of war, the god of strength. He gotta hit really hard. So he has like a dragon's wrath or whatever that skill was. So I think he has that built into his breath now, which is pretty good. And then of course his remix is Upheaval Plus, I believe. Yeah, Upheaval Plus. And that's got a pretty big upgrade that instead of just destroying structures that's like close to him or something, now, first of all, he deals 10 damage to all foes at the start of turn 1 instead of whatever, I think 7.
Yeah, he does 7 damage.
7, okay. So he deals 10 damage now, and then he destroys like multiple near structures near him on Aether Raids now, which is good. And then at start of combat, if his attack is higher than the foe's attack, or if the foe's HP is below 100%, he can nullify their visible bonuses. So that's actually pretty good. So this makes Duma a really hard-hitting dragon owl that can also be a good anima mythic again on your Aether Raids team. Oh, and let's not forget he also came with Fury 4 to, increase all of his stats, just so he can meet the attack check.
Yeah. So he's basically a Fury 4 fodder along with Bullfighter fodder.
Yep, exactly. And Bullfighter is still a decent budget fighter skill if you can't get your hands on the uniquer ones.
Yep.
Just 1 second. I actually don't see anything.
You don't see anything?
No, like, where'd you put it? Where'd you put all the stuff?
It's in our server, the news chat. Check there.
Nope.
Let me look. It's under text channels and says, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, not news. Whoops, I made a mistake. It's, hold on. Oh, under face stuff, updates and refines. There you go.
Okay. Okay, it wasn't you that put it. Right, okay.
You got it now?
Never mind. Yep.
Alright. So, did you get caught up with what we were saying about Duma?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I heard.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Duma, I think got a pretty good remix and a refine that makes them way better now.
Alrighty, now we go on to a Dune. And honestly, I have been waiting for this refine for some time.
Oh yeah, Dune. Okay. Okay, so Demonic Breath is I don't think any of the base effect change is basically still just... oh wait, I think it's sort of changed, because wasn't it before it has to be below 100% health or something to have the neutralizing? But now it's just enemy phase. If purely enemy phase, she just neutralizes penalties and all stats +4. Okay.
Yes.
And so the refine part is, if foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than 75%, grants attack +5, inflict attack -5. Also, if the foe can double her, reduce damage from foes' first attack by 70% during combat. Okay, so she basically turned into Pyrrhus Surtur or Valentine Gustav now.
Yep.
That is pretty nuts. And the thing is, Idun is not the fastest, so I definitely think it's no problem for anybody to double her. So that 70% damage reduction on the first hit is always gonna come into handy. And let's not forget she can just neutralize his penalties, which is another big boon on her.
Yep, for sure, which really comes in handy.
Yeah, definitely. So now she can be a better save unit, near save, far save, whatever save you want. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe she's better than Hector now.
Totally.
But he can still beat. He can still beat the new one though.
Possibly.
If only that one got a refine. Oh goodness.
Okay, I gotta do one thing before you start the next one.
This guy.
Hulu.
In Hulu.
Looking at this is pretty. I don't know what to say.
It's something, yeah. So Garneth used to be a really, really strict gimmicky red mage, but what he got now is quite the change. So now in Hulu, he still has that turn 3, gimmick, but now it's a little bit better now. So it deals 7 damage to non-magic foes within 5 column center on Garneth now, which is a wide range, which is good. And then, of course, he inflicts the flash status on them. So if unit initiates combat or if he's solo, he gets attack speed +5 to unit. And then he gets another attack and speed +5. And also, if foe is not magic, meaning just mages, reduces damage from the attacks by 30% and foe cannot counterattack. Okay. So Garneth gets the fire sweep effect against the non-mages.
Yeah.
And he gets 30% damage reduction. That is pretty good.
Yep, for red team user. Though, let's both agree, let's all agree that Julius, I think, still kind of hinges on to his refine.
Definitely.
But M. Hulu's refine is pretty nice. Though, let's just ask this one little question. Is there any Garneth lovers out there that actually +10 the brute?
Oh, I bet there definitely are. And if they haven't, they definitely are now. Because of this amazing refine.
Well, all I'm gonna say is that I've already +10 the dude. I've had him for about a few months, and people were mocking me. So, who's mocking now?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And now let's go to our sweet Floof support unit.
Yeah. Oh, before I go, I need to just mention one thing. Apparently, people say the reason this in Hulu doesn't work on mages is because it's a reference to Garneth being weak to the light magic during his game, and his only weakness is Starlight that Lindy has, and that's the only weapon that can kill him. Otherwise, he's basically unkillable to everybody else. So that line that everyone likes to say, you cannot win against Garneth, or you can't win against Garneth, definitely takes place now. Because now you really can't win against Garneth.
You know what would be kind of interesting to see if they bring Leah to bring her out in a legendary form with Starlight as her tone.
Yeah, totally. Alright, now let's go to Kaden. Now, just a heads up, they did say Kaden's Kitsune thing had a mistranslation, but Phoenix Master One obviously corrected it to... I don't know if he corrected in his image, but we know what it is, so I'll get there. So, Kitsune Fang is this beast effect where Kaden is, as long as he's got some buffs on him, he gives it to his allies, because that's how he is. So if he's within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat, grants allies within 2 spaces to all stats equal current bonus on his stats, and then at start of turn, if he's adjacent to beast or dragon ally, grants, he transformed, grant attack +2, inflict attack unit -4, and foe can't make a follow-up. So, if he's within 3 spaces of an ally, he grants another attack and speed to himself. And also, if he's within 2 spaces of an ally, this is the mistranslated part, and this is, I think, the fix. Grants defense res +2 to the ally, and guard to the ally. I think that's what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the C skill infantry breath or something.
Okay.
The one that it's the one unit that Na has. Yeah.
Okay. So that's the correct description of Kitsune Fang. So yeah, that makes Kaden a really good support unit. So he can all you need to do is just run like link skills or some tactic skills or something, just buff him up and then just put him close to allies, and he can just, give allies the drive buff and drive guard pretty much.
Oof.
Yeah,
okay.
That's pretty good. Now, I've seen people talk trash about Kaden's refine, mostly because of the mistranslation or something, but I don't know. I think he's a good support unit, though.
Oh yeah, he's a very good support unit too.
Never got him.
Well,
Fortunately.
Well, I'm just glad that they fixed him up a little bit, because he's not all that decent and stuff before his refine, though it's more of like a legendary Ellingwood effect, to say the least. But honestly,
yeah.
I'm just glad that they fixed him up. So hopefully this will help out with some battles here to come.
All right.
Definitely.
Next up, we've got the worst cooker in Fire Emblem, Felicia. Picnic Felicia.
Okay, can I just say, they did a pretty dang thing like Cliff, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's that good. There's better stuff out there, but I don't know about this.
Let's look at it. Okay. So, Felicia, I believe doesn't have the highest attack. And funnily enough, she has the exact same attack stat as Garneth. So that tells you something. So, now her pod, her failed cooking pod, is still effective against beasts. At start of turn, does a res check. So if her res is greater than the foes, inflicts penalty on foes' attack speed and defense during combat equal 80% of difference between res stats, units res minus foes res before. So maximum penalty of 8. So highest debuff amount is -8 to attack speed and defense. If foe initiates combat or if foe is healthy, she gets all stats +4 and have half no follow-up. And if her res is higher than foe's res, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Oh, so she also gets 30% damage reduction as long as she meets the res check. Now the thing is, I I believe this res check can also be during combat. Like, you can have, like, in combat res buffing, and if you are stacking high enough, then she can still trigger her weapon.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
This is decent. Definitely helps Felicia a lot more now, because Felicia is a speedy armored axe unit. But of course, the competition is getting pretty crazy now. You got Legendary Hector, you got Brave Edelgard, you got quote-unquote this guy, who probably is going to get refined sooner or later.
Wait.
Wait, what guy are you talking about? You talking about Surtur?
Yep.
Yes.
Who else is this guy?
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
still waiting.
no.
I'm still waiting for that dang refine, and once he comes, I'm putting it on him.
Yeah.
That guy
But, but I'm trying to think, and don't forget, we also do got Ascended Fiorm.
We got her, yeah, Ascended Fiorm. We have Valentine Lucina. We got Brave Ephraim, who still ages pretty good till this day.
And Valentine Gustav.
Valentine Gustav, yup.
Mm.
So yeah, we got some insane axe armor competition, but I think Felicia can still be a good niche, I guess. So to her own degree.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Naji do this.
Oh boy, here comes my worst fear come true. Let me just say this before G starts this, because as soon as we started seeing the whole Dragonflower, and we're gonna get into this here, I knew that they were gonna showcase something like this sometime later down the line. I just knew it.
Yep. So
and it's up 3 and 4 star. For Christ's sake.
Yep, so that brings us to the final candidate, is Thea. Now, Thea, when she first came out, she was an absolute disaster. Like, she has no preferred weapon. She's like, she basically exists like a 2017 unit that you might as well just grab a time machine and just send her back to 2017 to be with her sister at the time. She was a complete disaster. But this refine
violin here right now, just hearing that, because she was very good. I mean, some people managed to make use of her, but honestly, as time just progressed, we got so many dang lens flyers, it's unreal.
So, but yeah, Thea here, oh boy, she got something really juicy. So I see Malted, and yes, just a quick TLDR. This Malted is nothing like Brave Hector's Malted, but it's still something. So, at start of turn, if she's been enhanced with Dragonflower 10 or more times, grants attack and defense +6 for 1 turn, then this is a visible buff, attack and defense +6. So then if foe initiates combat or foes greater than 75%, grants a bonus to all stats based on number of times unit has been enhanced using Dragonflowers. 1 or more time grants +5 maximum, 0 time grants +4. So that means if you don't have any Dragonflowers on her, you can still get +4 to all stats. Also, if the unit has been enhanced using Dragonflower 5 or more time, inflicts guard per attack. And then, if units within 3 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +4 to unit, and grant bonus doubler. Alright. So, basically, the thing here is you just need to give Thea all your Dragonflowers, and then she just becomes a big stat ball, pretty much.
For all you Thea fans that basically did all the requirements of adding Dragonflowers, congrats, you got your amazing Thea now.
Like she's a little bit of a hot take. I don't think that she's improved a bit.
Really?
Like, basically, what if you don't even have any Dragonflies and just spend it on other units that you actually use?
Well, I mean, there's still that effect that if you don't have any Dragonflowers, she can still get all stats +4. So that's at least still
yeah,
something.
but that's like seeing that this is a first and second gen unit that's just getting refined right now, when there's like a ton of like Better flyers.
Yeah, that's basically part of it, but also at the same time, you have to take into consideration that there are a lot of people that like different units, and then those who like Thea is probably pretty much saying, well, thank God they finally gave her something good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one bit, but
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like we're trying to tell them to say, hey, just go ahead and spend all your dragon flowers on her because of her new weaponry find. It's just basically part of the gimmick. It's just basically playing who you like the best. Contiana.
Yeah.
I guess that's true, but well, I don't really use her. So that's just for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, that's the weapon refines. So a pretty good batch though. I would say the best one is probably Duma and Garneth, followed by Idun, and then Thea, Kaden, and I don't want to say Felicia's the weakest. I think her and Kaden are kind of on par with each other.
I think so.
Yeah. So there's no losers here, totally. Alright,
No.
next up.
No, there ain't no losers.
Yeah. Okay. So next up we've got the stats of the
I actually don't see those now.
what?
I actually don't see the stats.
Oh, you don't see the stats?
No, it's like not there.
Okay, hold on a minute. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Something wasn't posted in our Discord chat, so okay, everything's resolved now. Okay, anyway, let's talk about the stats of the unit. I also have their boons and banes as well. So Rhea is literally exactly what I expected out of her. So it's 46 HP, 43 attack, 18 speed, 40 defense, 43 res, and she's got, of course, attack and defense super boon, and of course a super bane and speed. Now Rhea, this is no surprise. It's already expected she's gonna be super slow, dump all her speed and such. So.
And she's also got super bane and res as well.
Yeah. So watch out for that. Next up, we got Lilith. So Lilith is 39 HP, 40 attack, 43 speed, 29 defense, and then 33 res. I believe we saw Lilith's stats in the trailer,
Yeah.
so this is all just, we already know. And Lilith has got no super boons, and she's got 2 super banes, which is HP and attack. And then Ninian, on the other hand, has 45 HP, a really low 27 attack, but she's a dancer, so it doesn't really matter. 40 speed, 23 defense, and then 36 res. And Ninian has got a boon in her speed and no bangs. Oh, okay. And then Gustav. Gustav has got 40 HP, 41 attack, 25 speed, 38 defense, and 30 res. And Gustav has got a super boon in his attack, and then 3 super banes, HP, speed, and res. And then Marum has got our Grand Hero Battle unit, has got 45 HP, 43 attack, 40 speed, 31 defense, and 23 res. And then he's got a speed super boon and defense and attack super bane. And he's an infantry blue beast unit, which is pretty. We only have like Nyla and Mordecai, right? Is that the only 2 infantry blue beast units?
Yes.
More or less.
So yeah. So here's another addition then. And well, and let's just go over his weapon. His Wild Tiger Fang, because oh boy, it's quite the weapon right here. So Wild Tiger Fang grants attack +3 at start of turn, inflicts all stats -6 on the foe within 4 spaces of unit through their next action. At start of combat, if foes HP...
Hold on, dude, hang on.
Yeah.
That one part, if I'm reading it right, is that the same equivalent as Walhart's thing, or is it a myth?
Yes. It's a... Yeah, if you're within 4 spaces, you automatically debuff them. Visible debuff for all -6, all stats.
Yikes.
Yeah. And then at start of combat, if foes healthy, grants attack speed +6 to unit and neutralizes bonuses on foe, which is good. Then at start of turns 2, 4, and all later turns, unit transforms. And if unit transforms, grants attack +2, deals +7 true damage when special triggers, and neutralizes effect that grants special cooldown charge +X to foe or inflicts special cooldown charge -X on unit. But after combat, if unit attack deals 5 damage. Okay, so the next part is just turns 2, 4, and all later turns. He just transforms, and I guess he doesn't need beast units to just transform. He just transforms on turns 2, 4, and everything else after 4. So that is...
I mean, it makes sense considering the fact that considering the way that his entire body and the reactions are. I mean, considering what the habit of him, it makes complete sense.
Oh, okay.
It's a sad deal, I gotta say. It's a very sad deal.
Oh, okay. And then also, he deals the +7 true damage when special triggers and the tempo effect. I believe that's the tempo effect.
It's a tempo effect, but also the byleth effect.
Yep, the byleth effect. And then he has like the push skill damage, 5 damage. So, yeah, this is an interesting weapon, to say the least. Oh, and then he also has Wrath at 4-star and even Attack Wave at 5-star. So Wrath, I guess, just makes sense on him because of he just, goes berserk, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I know what good beast skill he can use.
Mm-hmm.
Which will that be?
The close call along with Spurn, and what was the other one?
No follow-up?
Huh?
No follow-up?
Maybe, yeah. No follow-up also.
No see.
Yeah,
There's
so
yeah,
this is a pretty good weapon, and he's gonna come tomorrow, so you can acquire your hands on him.
We're actually recording this the next day after.
Yeah, totally. I was busy, so I couldn't.
Yeah, and I was busy too, and we couldn't find the time to get together yesterday.
Also,
since
since we're here today, let's go ahead and just talk about the next Resplendent. So we got Faye today, not Faye the chicken, Faye the country girl from Echoes, in her Ambla outfit. And then our next Resplendent is gonna be the Candy Stealer, Gaius, wearing a Muspel outfit. So this is good because Gaius is one of those units that I absolutely hate summoning because he's got like nothing for fodder, and I hate seeing whenever I summon him. So this new artwork might change my taste on him a little bit. Maybe I'll actually enjoy summoning him.
I still feel like he just shows up when I don't want him to, but...
Oh, just give it an opportunity, Tatiana.
Sorry,
yeah.
That wasn't my day.
So, yeah, there's
I'm very sorry if I'm being salty right now. Just today wasn't really that good for me.
Understandable. Let's try and keep the positive energy a little bit.
Yeah, we don't have much.
I'm trying my best, okay?
Okay, let's just continue. So
we don't have much left. We have like one more topic left. Okay, so Resplendent Guys looks pretty cool, so I'm looking forward to him. Now, finally, let's talk about those smoke skills, the new ones that we just got, and the inheritance on restriction on them. And surprisingly, they kept it like the original smoke skills, that Speed Smoke 4 and Attack Smoke 4 is used by everyone except for healers.
I like it.
Yeah. So you can put this on your armor, your cavalry, any class type, as long as it's not a healer. So.
Oh yeah. There's something interesting though. They didn't put this on Gustav's Attack Smoke, but they put Dodge on Lewis, and I can see why.
Yeah. So these those smoke 4 skills are great.
Yeah, but let's kind of point out here that with Lilith, considering the fact that she's got Speed Smoke 4, now the cavalry and flying units can have the damage reduction on them now.
Exactly. So now the best part about this is that if you want to run that no follow-up damage reduction dodge combo, it's possible now for like all those speedy units. So you can just speedy infantry units, most likely. Now you can just run no follow-up in the B slot, Speed Smoke 4 in the C slot, and there you go. You got no follow-up and dodge combo.
Yeah, but Gustav's, it's actually different, but
yeah, Gustav.
Too much,
Attack Smoke 4 is just defense and rest +6 and then follow-up negation, which is good for any slow tank that's gonna get doubled like all the time. So this will help them.
Or basically units who can use the null follow-up negation.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, despite him being slow, this is a great skill for him.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, that about wraps us up with all the important.
No.
We have one more thing though.
Wait, what else am I missing?
We need to talk about
real
the Celestial Stone Shop.
Oh yeah, because now the Celestial Stone Shop has increased some of the items from user 2 to user 5 now, especially the refining stones, which is awesome. Now you can refine 5 weapons now.
But that's not all.
There's also the sacred coins. I know that. And then heroic grails. Yup.
20.
Yep.
Nothing changed about Formsol and the Trade Flutes.
Yep, unfortunately. But
I mean,
still,
that makes sense. That makes sense why.
Still, the heroic grails and the refining stones are a very good equivalent in it, and I'm just glad that they actually upped the max to 5 now instead of just 1 or 2.
Exactly.
It really helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Especially for those who really need to refine.
I don't know. Well, I actually don't have most units, so don't ask me for advice.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that's it, pretty much.
Just one more thing. We do know who's gonna show up for Roger Sieges.
Yup, we do. It's Brave Ephraim, Amelia, Katria, Ast, Valentine Silk, and Picnic Jenny. So I will say, I think Brave Ephraim is gonna be the most annoying one to face. And everybody else seems rather decent to face.
Well,
I'm sorry. Let's see, Valentine's Silk, Picnic Jenny. I'm guessing it's talking about the normal Catrian S, correct?
Yeah, because there is no Valentia Ast yet.
Not yet, at least. See, hopefully she comes out later this year, though.
Next Echo's banner. We'll get her.
Yeah.
I want that to happen. Complete it, please.
Yeah. So yeah, have fun fighting the Rookers, pretty much.
Yep, don't let Loki get ahead.
Yep, exactly.
I feel like most people are gonna have the easiest time with Gatrian as.
Yeah, probably.
Because, like, if you go against healers, then... Well, just from my experience, they just hit very hard when you don't expect it.
Yeah.
And
we also gotta take into account about the Roku's skills and stuff. They can still be a nuisance, though.
oh, definitely. I almost, like, don't like going against, like, OP units that actually do some freaking huge damage. Like, I think, like, one time we got, like, Shinon as one, and he basically slaughtered all of my freaking units.
Yeah, but also at the same time, folks, I would also like to point this out that for those of you who actually refine Kaden, depending on how you want to go about it, Kaden might actually be a very good unit to have in Roku sieges.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering the fact that he basically gives his allies the +2 defense and res, but he also gives the guard effect.
And so,
So we could say that this refine ain't too bad after all, considering that
Oh
you
yeah.
can give it to anybody within 2 spaces. So that means that you don't have to run guard in your sloppies.
Exactly.
it's good for something, but... Yeah, it's good for something. Other than,
Yeah.
like... Just in Rocket sieges, yeah, that's definitely helpful. Get yourself a Kaden if you don't have them.
Yep. Alright.
I believe in everything.
Yep, that is everything.
Everything.
So that's the end of our Datamine review. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. What do you thought of these refines, the new fallen units, the Grand Hero Battle, and a bunch of other stuff we just covered. And if you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. If you want to see me do more of these videos. And then, with that being said, I will catch you all in my next video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and it's your boy the G-Flash signing out.
So yeah.